Anthony!
We're so excited to judge you.
We're so excited. Hey, Emily here. You know me all too well. Portfolio Blend is where we all are. I'm sitting here with a group of fabulous students. I gave them a little bit of the backstory about the opportunity that you are applying for, that you've written and submitted a cover letter for. If you guys don't know Anthony, he is a fabulous gaming YouTuber guy. This is his channel here. Actually, let me see if I can't pull up the link from in here. All right. I've actually hired Anthony on several occasions as a consultant, a YouTube consultant on several freelance projects, because that's how much he knows about YouTube.
Ever since Overwatch's initial announcement, Blizzard has done an excellent job at selling the gaming community at large on their new IP. The only glaring omission that some gamers have been pointing out is Overwatch's lack of campaign.
So he writes these amazing comedic and really well-informed commentaries, and then edits all of these videos together, and he's got this channel, Fanatic 4, that he creates content for, and he's got, quite a few subscribers on here for his work, but he's also creating content for other MCNs, multi-channel networks, right? And so this would be an opportunity to create content specifically for Nintendo-related pursuits. So I'm going to go back here to this. This is the start of his cover letter. I'm going to read it, and I want you guys, as I'm reading it, to note the areas that sound cumbersome or awkward or you think need to be reworded. And take a note, because I'm going to ask you all in just a minute, right? Keep in mind, I have never read this out loud to a group of people before, so if I stumble over something, either it's my bad or it's an awkward sentence. So here we go. I am a writer, host, editor, and producer on YouTube with a key focus on Nintendo-based video essays, list videos, and live streams. Through my channel, Fanatic 4, I create videos for one of the biggest MCNs on YouTube's core gaming channel, and have had a key role in creating from ideation to fully edited product successful videos tailored to their audience of over 1 million subscribers, in addition to assigning and directing others to do the same. Period. I've collaborated on several other channels on the platform, most notably to create high-ranking Nintendo Switch videos from before, during, and after its announcement. I've built all of this through the strong networking skills I've developed, skills that have allowed me to work with much bigger creators and brands than is typical with beginners in online video. I am a driven self-starter that has dedicated years of learning to the gaming industry. I have a strong understanding of SEO and several powerful tools for analytics and metadata. I am proficient with several professional creation tools like the Adobe Suite and Apple's Pro apps. I would like to create content for the IGN audience that dives deeper into the current events in the Nintendo community. Videos about further contextualizing when Nintendo has a supply constraint, conceptual videos on what Retro Studios could be working on, i.e., what if Retro made an Ice Climbers game, ? Op-eds like why Overwatch would be a perfect fit for Nintendo Switch, or list videos like 10 major Pokemon changes made possible by Switch, amongst others, period. I would appreciate the opportunity to discuss how my qualifications would be beneficial to IGN. If given the chance, I will be ready to hit the ground running, make some awesome content, and continually grow together. Here's a link to my portfolio. All right, we've got one hand up. Caitlin.
I have a couple of things.
Okay, let me copy. I have this over here in notes, but I think that this would be better if I open it up in a Word document simultaneously. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
Fire when ready.
So first thing, I think writer, host, editor, and producer, that just sounds awkward. It needs to be either condensed or maybe broken up. Like, he could start out with, I'm a writer and I've written these things. I am a host and I've hosted these things. I'm an editor and I've edited these things. because it just sounds like, because they're all so different, and I want to know, like, well, how do you write or how do you host things?
Okay.
The sentence from ideation to fully edited product, that just sounded really, where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Right here, I have had a key role in creating from the ideation to fully edited product.
I feel like that sentence needs to be broken up because it's a run-on sentence.
Okay.
So like either cut it in half, like at the and, put a period.
Okay.
And then he could say, he could say, I have also had, and then like change the wording for like from ideation to fully edited product. Like I feel like there's a better way to say that to where like the person reading can understand. Only because if I'm like, say like I'm like just a business person, I have no idea like how to do videos or whatever, I'm just in charge of hiring people, like I'm not gonna know
like you're saying that this is an awkward phrasing.
It just sounds awkward. And then videos about further contextualizing that whole paragraph I think needs to be broken up.
It's a sentence fragment.
It's like it needs to be broken up into several sentences. I would like to create content for IGN audiences that dive deeper into whatever community. Videos, I want to make videos about that will further contextualize Nintendo's supply constraint. I also want to create conceptual videos on what retro studios could be working on. For example, and then list the examples. Because like it's like I get like lost in a sentence if I'm just reading it because it's so long, and then like he's having like parentheses and like all these different examples with very long names. So he breaks it up into 3 sentences, and then fixed the fact that the first like words like make it a fragment sentence. My mom's an English teacher. I'm sorry.
There should also be commas
That's what I was gonna say.
through my channel, Fanatics 4.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of places there should be commas, but that's one that stands out because he's naming his channel.
Yeah, because you need a pause to continue. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you did great.
Gianni wouldn't change a thing.
I like the
I
line.
wouldn't change a thing.
If I got a resume like this, like, because there's a lot of grammatical errors,
Yeah.
like, it's not good. It's a good start, though. Like, obviously, like, you have a lot of experience, and, like, you know, you just have to present it in a better way to where people can understand the type of experience that you have. So, like, fixing the fragment sentence in the second paragraph, breaking that up into at least 3 sentences, and listing the examples in a separate sentence will definitely help that section.
Okay.
I'd hire you.
Hey,
Oh, my bad.
I'm a huge Nintendo fan, so
we got Stacy as a huge Nintendo fan,
yeah,
so
that's my main gaming console.
okay.
What if retro made an Ice Climbers game? Is the made supposed to be capitalized? Because
Yeah.
shouldn't it be what if retro and then made an Ice Climbers game?
Got
They
it.
haven't made
Actually, that's the name of the.
Retro made is
That looks like.
or
the,
retro.
Because if that's part of the name, then wouldn't that just mean what if, like taking out the made because it's the rest of their name? Wouldn't it just be what if retro and Ice Climbers game? Because then I'm a little confused with that.
Got it. I know what you're saying because that's a sentence. It's a question. It's not a title in the way that it's being used right there. Maybe that's something we'll need to get more information on before we can know for sure. Dylan.
He's not addressing who he's writing to.
Oh,
And a lot of cover letters.
thank you for bringing that up. What are we talking about here?
You're supposed to start with like a dear and then either the
Dear
whoever is hiring you.
whoever is hiring. I almost put firing. And then
for the cover letters that because I have helped people with their cover letters and resumes. I actually got Brody, who was switched to MCPS. I got my resume, the one that got sent to San Francisco. I made that resume.
oh well, high five to you. Maybe you should team up here with Anthony and help him out.
Maybe.
What are you going to say?
So I typically break my cover letter down into 3 paragraphs.
Okay.
The first one is an introductory explaining who I am, where I've been, and what I can do. The second paragraph is explaining why I would be good for this company. And the third letter is kind of like re-summarizing everything, to where if you were to just read the last paragraph, you'd have all the information that you needed to know.
Like the contact information,
Yeah.
etc. Or where to find like more of like your portfolio work.
Yeah,
Smart.
that's
All right.
And then For a lot of the names for video games, aren't those supposed to be italicized?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since they're names?
Yeah.
And then, is he designing his cover letter at all, or is he just going to leave it as a Word document?
No idea.
Because
Design it.
typically,
Make it different.
especially since he's had like an entire brand for his YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
incorporating his color scheme and like that brand into your cover letter and your resume are really good ways of like cementing who you are, making your resume stand out as different.
Okay.
Like I know for Brody's, he was doing Twitch, and so we used orange because he's like the hamburger or whatever, so he likes orange. So we used the color orange to incorporate that, brand into the letter.
Okay.
And so, and if he doesn't help with design,
All right.
contact me.
For like the sixth sentence, I've collaborated on several other channels on the platform. 2 prepositions in a row just doesn't read well. I'd say I've collaborated on several other YouTube channels and then just lose the on the platform.
Maybe provide some examples.
Yeah, I think that would help too, like examples, because like if you just say on the YouTube platform, like there's tons of YouTubers, like who.
Like
It all
if you
depends
like,
on
I
who.
would pick the most successful channels that he's worked with.
Yeah, I
and
saw
list those
Video
ones.
Game Donkey on one of
But-
his. That's like a 2 million subscriber based channel.
But
That's
also,
huge.
let's
It
just
looked like he was
talk to this
commenting
person.
on something. But he
But
did.
I just saw on the
Maria, what do you got?
But also like, just don't make it longer than like
A
3
page.
quarters of a page, not
Mhm.
even like a full page. Just like, because then they would be like, oh,
I
it's
think
too long,
that's-
and I don't have time to.
Well, the length he has is perfect. I
Exactly,
think
that's
just
what I'm saying.
changing some of the sentences, fixing the grammatical errors, and then maybe like even changing sentences out for what Dylan's saying, like to kind of introduce himself better and explain like why he would benefit the company. I think that's important.
That's what I'm saying. If he does that, then he would have like 3 quarters of like,
Mm-hmm.
the full page, and that's perfect because you don't want it to look like super short, but also like the full page.
Okay. If you were in my class last month for editing for the web, what might be one suggestion that you could make in terms of, that whoever's looking at this is busy as can be.
Keywords.
Okay, keywords, but what else, Dylan?
I actually have 2 questions.
Okay.
before I can answer. Is this being printed and sent, or is it being sent via PNG file?
It's it would not be PNG, it would be
Or
PDF,
PDF, sorry. Yeah.
and likely just electronically sent.
Okay. So would he have to indent for that then?
So if what he's doing is basically writing a formal letter but just digitizing it, this is a block, there's no indentation and a block paragraph setup, which is totally fine.
Okay. And we're gonna.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Tell me.
You told me. Like highlighting key phrases by like either making them bigger, changing the color of them, making them stand out, and maybe like if he has like a key phrase or whatever, like having that stand out, like his introduction, for example.
Okay, yes, you are totally along the right stream of thought here, is that this area that's like such a gobbledygook of ideas, this is a list, you guys. Like this is just basically a bulleted list of his ideas, For example, boom, boom, boom. And then someone can very easily see that and read through it rather than see this as like a long run-on sentence rather than a few punctuated ideas,
I like that.
right? Anybody else?
There's also a comma where there should be a semicolon.
Where?
I built all of this through the strong networking skills I've developed, skills that have allowed me to. There should be a semicolon.
Is your mom an English teacher too?
No, I'm just very adept at English language.
This is true.
How often does he say strong?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because I've heard, my eyes will look for strong, and I found 2 strongs.
2 strongs.
I feel like that might be too close together, because it sounds like he just repeated himself with it.
What would be another word that you could use for strong?
Adapt.
Adept.
That word.
Mhm.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm from Michigan. We don't have a good
That's
education
okay.
system.
Oh, I'm dying.
That's good. Brandon, what do you got?
Kind of have like this question that's coming to mind. I'm reading all of this information, and based off, he's applying for the role of a editor or writer, correct?
I don't. Let's go take a look at that specific post here.
If he's doing it for writing, and he has like, then the
He's
grammar
got-
becomes so important.
Yeah.
It's not even
Editor.
grammar. I feel as if he's putting in way too much more information than what they're looking for.
Ooh.
Uh,
I feel like it's too wordy.
But when they say editor, what do they mean? Do they mean like
Do they mean video editor
Exactly.
or do they
Right.
mean writing editor?
because this
Two different. Seek clarification on that.
And if it is
The
writing
struggle of
editing,
being
Well,
an
she
editor.
says right there,
People don't
like
understand
writing the
what
question.
editor.
It says
Probably lots of
ask
types
if you
of
like
it.
writing.
Yes.
can't you click the link to see
Oh,
what
like
the
Nintendo like writing. It's probably a
It's
writing.
a writing.
Let's keep digging on this.
It's, I read it was
So
writing
you're
it.
editing.
I think it was more.
I think it's a writing because it's a one video.
We are hiring roles in all departments.
click what all departments are.
Social media.
So he needs to pick a specific one. He needs to.
TV
That's-
editor. I'm gonna apply for this job.
There's lots of stuff out here, you guys. All right, so I mean, like, this is actually good for Anthony too. That we're like digging. I'm sure he has done more research here, but one of the things that this highlights is that he has skills in multiple areas that maybe he's not the perfect fit for one, but someone sees, oh, this guy, you know, I've looked at his stuff. He would be good for this other vacancy that we're looking to fill in the company.
Oh.
So I think highlighting the breadth of his experience and skill set will be important, but not belaboring the point.
Yeah, but maybe like here in MSCBS, like they push us to be like wear many hats.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they have like 3 different like positions, but maybe they hired him
Can
for
you-
3.
Can
Yep.
you go back to that list?
Sure.
So I think the position he should definitely specify this in his resume.
Okay,
whether-
specify position that he's applying for.
But I think he's applying. It sounds like he does video editing, and there's a specific one for video editing. So he should specify what he's applying for. That will help the person who's reading this. Like, okay, this person's applying for this, put him in this pile of applicants.
And when he does that, make sure that when he writes this specific like word that they're using to like highlight that. Make it,
Okay.
like, bold or like.
And so
Where's this link
based on
at?
whatever he's applying for, like of the jobs, whichever one he's like the most like wants to do, I feel like he should definitely turn a lot of what he's saying based on that. Like I would,
Yes.
if he's looking for specifically the editing position where you're editing the videos, he should really like brag about how he edits and makes his own videos, and make that kind of the main point of the thing.
Basically, this is the position he is applying for. It's IGN editor, right? So, Anthony, you're going to want to make sure that the things that they say they're looking for in this description
To cover that.
is included in your cover letter to some extent. Brandon.
And this is also just a minor thing with me, but when he said he was proficient in the Adobe suite, I kind of feel as if he needs to be a little bit more specific.
Okay.
Because just like we have the Creative Cloud, that's
Yes.
good. I'm also looking into the Marketing Cloud, my own.
Got
stuff.
it.
So that's
Got
just
it. So be specific with that software is what you're saying. All right.
I can't apply for this because it's in California.
Why can't you apply for it?
Because you need to, at least for like what I would want to do, like the video part, you probably have to move.
Yeah.
Andrea did, right? Did she go to work at YouTube in California?
I don't think she's at YouTube,
No,
but
she's an assistant to a YouTuber.
yeah.
But yeah, I can't move. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
not even done with my program.
Not yet, but these are the kinds of jobs that are out there, folks, and there's lots of them, and every company is going to need the kinds of things that you guys can do. This is just, a glimpse into
you
the
can.
possibilities. So I'm going to close down the recording for now because
I
bye.
miss you. Let us
Um,
know if you get it.
we will keep in touch with you, and if you have any questions about any of these particular points, let us know. All right, Anthony, good luck.